In this video, I will be describing the Jungian archetype of the tyrannical father and the evolutionary reasons why certain traits and behaviors are linked to the tyrannical father. The tyrannical father is the archetype of the evil side of masculinity. It's all about murder, genocide, and hurting others. This could be called the devil archetype, as the idea of the devil is based off the tyrannical father, but I'll use the term tyrannical father instead. The core emotion of the tyrannical father is hate. Any action related to hate or anger is associated with the tyrannical father archetype. People follow the tyrannical father archetype when they are in stressful, unstable environments. This is because high-stress, low-stability environments favour violence and taking off others. People tend to act individually in unstable environments while they will work together in more stable environments. In unstable yet stressful environments, violence is typically the answer. Let's take a look at some of the traits and behaviours associated with the tyrannical father archetype. One is infanticide. If you believe a woman has committed paternity fraud, our first instinct as males is to kill the baby. The angriest someone can get is finding out a child isn't theirs, as it is seen as a genetic loss. The second action of the tyrannical father is murder. Murder is used to get rid of threatening or mutant genes. The third action is rape. Groups of females are typically protected by groups of males. When the protecting males are overpowered, the victorious group of males will kill the infants and rape the women in order to speed up the spread of good genes. The fourth action is torture. This is to inflict suffering among someone who you believe has wronged you or the group you are in. And 5 is burning. This is related to how our body and groups of people deal with pathogens or genetic mutation. We burn things we perceive as toxic or mutated. Any characteristic that has hate as its underlying emotion is related to the tyrannical father archetype. The tyrannical father looks like a bald red male with a wide jaw. The baldness is probably because you can't grab someone who is hairless, making them more threatening. And the tyrannical father is red because someone who is consuming a lot more energy will radiate heat and look red, as seen when people get angry. This is an archetype, so someone going slightly red will be a sign of anger, not completely red. A white jaw is something that females selected for as it shows good bone health and higher levels of testosterone. The tyrannical father strategy is typically adopted by people who believe they are in the presence of highly mutated and or toxic groups of genes or people. Having no father figure promotes the tyrannical father strategist, as the person assumes that their mother is promiscuous because no father is around. Most of the time, the way we detect mutation in our group is if the females are ugly and promiscuous, aka following the Baphomet strategy. This is critically important as the tyrannical father strategist is used to balance out the negative effects of too many Baphomet strategists by killing the organisms that are highly mutated and or damaging innocents and others with their behavior. This makes the tyrannical father archetype critically important for maintaining genetic health. Without practicing eugenics, the spirit of the tyrannical father will rise as mutations build up in its population, leading to a genocide and war against the mutated Baphomet strategists when there's too many of them. Typically, high-stress, low-stability environments are the product of war. This is why the tyrannical father and all of its evils are associated with war. In war, if the losing side puts up a very weak fight, the winning force will exterminate everyone as they perceive them as a weak genetic toxin that is highly mutated. If the enemy puts up a good fight, the women are not killed as their genes are seen as stable and good. We use the tyrannical father archetype to burn away toxic individuals or Baphomet strategists. In a way, this could be seen as good if the toxic group or individual was damaging innocence. This makes the tyrannical father our gene's way of removing genes that are detrimental to ourselves or our group. To summarize, the tyrannical father embodies the devil, or what could be described as the evil side of masculinity. The tyrannical father looks like a bald, angry red man. People in unstable, stressful environments will switch to using the tyrannical father strategy as it is a better strategy in those types of environments.